I wish being a deadbeat baby daddy was illegal so some of y'all could go to jail. Or at least add it to the 10 Commandments so we could be sure that y'all are going to hell. You know what I'm saying? Because that man whose kids died of hypothermia because they was homeless and living in a car with their mama really got on the news and said, she told me to come get them, but she didn't tell me to come get my kids because they was homeless. There's a difference. What? And while I absolutely do not believe that she didn't tell you that they was homeless, they was also homeless for 3 months. 3 months. So at the very least, that means you haven't seen your kids to even make sure they're safe in 3 months. Like, you got on the news proud and tried to blame this lady. Are you serious? Y'all be acting like y'all doing people a favor by taking care of y'all kids. Even if she just said come get them, they're your kids. You ain't seen them in 3 months. The same way y'all leave y'all kids out to suffer, y'all deserve to rot in jail. And before y'all come on here saying she should have picked better, it's always the ones that don't take care of their kids that want somebody to pick better. Somebody got caught up with you when you tricked them. So you should know of all people that it was a scam from the start.
You know what? He's right. Men that neglect their kids should be held, I don't know, responsible. But they are. They are. You take it up with the courts. The courts will hold these men responsible. They pay child support and all that stuff. But you know what? I do agree that maybe these men deserve even harsher sentences, even harsher crimes for neglecting their kids. I would agree with that too. But here's the thing. What I hate pandering men is that they only see it. Oh, it's the men. It's always the men. It's always the men. She didn't just have 2 children. She had 5. So fine, okay. He takes his 2 kids. Now what? He takes his 2 kids. So it's fine. The other 3 kids suffer. This is the thing where I'm not taking away blame. That man is disgusting. He let his 2 kids. He let his 2 kids die. Who cares if I would gladly take full custody if my kids were in that kind of situation. I would gladly take full custody. But here's the thing. It is these types of women that pick those types of men. Because here, he said, oh, men like this say pick better. No, they don't. Men like that, they don't say that. The men like that do not say that. Because why? They are being picked. This is the insanity of a lot of these pandering men where they're illogical. The men that say pick better are actually the men that are not picked. Those are the men that say pick better. They're not being picked. So they say pick better. Because the type of men women pick are these shitty men. Why are the men that are being picked say women should pick better? Does that sound logical? It doesn't. And again, here's a woman. I'm not taking away blame from this man. Like I said, he's a shitty man. He's a definitely shitty father. But again, the onus is on her. Why? Because she didn't just have his kids. She had other men's kids. She had 5 kids. She's a full-grown adult. If she wasn't stable enough, she shouldn't have kids. If she couldn't pick good men, she shouldn't have kids with these men. But 1, she picked terrible men to have kids with. 2, she wasn't stable enough to take care of her own kids. At the end of the day, the problem is that we constantly coddle women. We are not holding people accountable. We have these women that pick shitty men. Somehow you think that these men will be good fathers. Why? Because they talk a good game? Because they're good in bed? Because maybe you think they're attractive? No, none of these qualities equal a good father. It's like you ask these women that give these men children. Okay, what qualities did he show you that he would be a good father? Crickets. They don't say shit. Okay? They don't actually even say, oh, he did this, he did. No. Maybe he's like, oh, he talked a good game. Again, talking. That means nothing. Actions mean something. I'm really tired of these men pandering to women. Because here's the thing. Here's the flip side. I agree. There should be maybe harsher punishments for men that abandon their children, don't take up the responsibility. But there should be equal harsh punishments for women to pick shitty men. Equal. There should be also, why shouldn't there be punishment that she couldn't take care of her children? She put her children in a homeless state. So why is he not saying that maybe she should get a harsh punishment as well? He abandoned his kids to be homeless. She created an environment for her kids to be homeless. They both should get harsh punishments. It's like, I'm not trying to, men are great, women are terrible. No, I'm saying that, show me the logic. You don't just blame one person and then call it a day. No, but it's constantly men like this. And this is it. We've constantly seen this. It's always men like this that wants to blame men. And then when you look deeper into their background, these are the men that will show you the skeletons. I think this is ridiculous. But regardless of that, women, this is the problem where honestly the power's in the women's hands. Don't choose the man. Choose better. Plain and simple.